Hi everyone, welcome to Storeino. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to add products to your store in our platform. When you log into your account, click on products and then new product. As you can see, this page will show up and we only need to fill the general information about our product. First of all, the title, and as you can see here, for the price section, we have three options. We have the sale price, which is the current price of the product. We have also the compare price, which is the old price of the product in case we are having a discount. And finally, we have the buy-in price, which is basically the wholesale price. Now, we need to mention that you only need to have a sale price to add a product to your store. You don't need to have a compare price and a buying price. It's completely fine to only have a sale price. Now I'm gonna fill the sale price, and here we have collections, tags, brand, and supplier. We already have videos explaining how to add these features to your store. We're gonna link them in the description. Now I have a collection and I also have a brand in my store. I'm gonna add them and add pictures of my product. Here, as you can see, we have the excerpt description, which is basically a description that only requires some brief information about the product. Now, for the product details, we need to be more specific to make the experience easier for the buyers. You can also use this editor to customize pretty much everything you write in the description. For example, if I want my paragraph to be bold, I just click on here and it will make it bold. Or if I want to underline it, etc., we can also change the color of the paragraph, for example, to yellow. As you can see, it changed the color, and I can also choose a background color. Here, as you can see, it changed the background to blue. Here we have also a bunch of fonts. I'm gonna choose this one, for example, and as you can see here, it changed. We can also choose the size of the font and also choose whether we want the paragraph to be aligned left, center, or right. For example, I want it to be aligned in the center here, as you can see. And what's special about our editor is that you can also add media to your description. For example, we have here the images. I'm going to click and add this image, for example. And as you can see, we can also adjust the size of the image and also rotate it if we want, etc. And you can edit pretty much everything about the picture. We can also add a voice clip. Now, for the voice clip one, we need to make sure that the voice clip is 40 seconds or less, just explaining some brief information about the product we are selling. And for the last one, we have also the video, and we can add a video to our description. Now, we need to make sure that the video is already uploaded to a platform like Facebook or YouTube, and just copy the link and paste it here, as you can see, and click on save, and the video will show up in our description, and we can just click on it to play. And as you can see here, we can play the commercial of these headsets I'm selling, and also we can adjust the size of this video. Now, when we are done with all these information, we click on options and variants. Now, the second step is the options and variants is also optional, so you don't have to actually like add options and variants, but in case you have like some variants in your product, just click on add new options. And here, as you can see, we have color and size, but if the variant you are willing to add to your product isn't here, just go ahead and add it. For example, I'm gonna add like a discount, and here I'm gonna select the discount I want and just hit on enter. And again, for example, I'm gonna like buy 5 and get 2 for free or 3 for free. And I'm gonna select, I'll choose the side. For example, I'm gonna choose this one and click on confirm, and then confirm options. Here, as you can see, we can customize everything about these options. We can add images, also change the price for each variant, and also change the quantity. However, in my case, I only have one variant, which is the color variant, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one and add the color variant. I'm gonna choose red and black. Then I'm gonna confirm options, and here as you can see I can add images for each variant. For the black one, and here we need to also mention that when you change the price in the variant section, you can't change it once again in the general information. Let me show you how. For example, for the red headset, I'm gonna go ahead and add 15, and for the black one, I'm gonna do 20. Here, as you can see, when you go back to the general information, you can't change the price here. So what you need to do is deactivate the options and variants. And as you can see here, once again, you can change the price in the general information to whatever price you want. For example, I'm gonna do like 25 here. And when you want to do a price for each variant or for each color, just go ahead and activate it again, and it will be showing this price in the store. As you can see here, we have the third step, which is the SEO step. This is specifically for the people or the clients who work with SEO. Here we can change the SEO title, the description, keywords. We also have here a little preview. This is how the product will show up in Google search results. So just go ahead and customize anything you need about the SEO. It's also optional. You don't have to add all this information to put a product in your store. For the last step, we have the advanced options. Here, as you can see, we have the shipping options and also the quantity options. For the quantity options, we have the quantity unit. As you can see, we have this list of quantity units. You can choose one from this list, and if your quantity unit doesn't exist in this list, you can add it by just type in the name of the quantity unit, and it will be added to your product successfully. We also have the quantity in stock, where you can basically change the number of items you have in stock for each product. We also have the quantity step, which basically means that if a customer wants to buy more than one item from the same product, when they click on the plus button, if the quantity step is 1, the number of the items will go up by 1. But for example, if we change it to the number 2, if a customer tries to buy more than one item from the same product, when they click on the plus button, the quantity number will go up from 1 to 3 and from 3 to 5, etc. We also have the default quantity, which basically means the number that will show up on the page of the product. So here we have also the minimum quantity, where we can basically set the minimum quantity a customer can buy from the same product, and they can't go any lower from this minimum quantity. For example, let's change it to 10, and we can also change the default quantity to 10 because we changed the minimum quantity to the number 10. Here we also have the disable out of stock. If the product is still in stock, we just leave it marked, but if the product is out of stock, we just remove the mark, and it will show up on the page that the product is out of stock. When we are done with all this information, we just click on confirm. And as you can see, the product was successfully added to our store, and we go to our store. As you can see, here we have the product. As you can see here in the page of the product, you have first of all the default quantity, which is basically the number that will show up in the page of the product. We also have, when we click on this icon here, as you can see, if we try to go any lower than 10, we can't, because the minimum quantity for this product is 10. Also, if we click on the plus button, as you can see, it will go from the number 10 to the number 12, and from 12 to 14, etc., because the quantity step is basically 2 and not 1. Here, as you can see, we also have the two colors of our product, and we will change the color The price also changed. That was everything for this video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments and we will make sure to answer you as soon as possible. Thank you.